Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Gwinnett Stripers.
Rocco Caps gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly...
Next to dig in, Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder, Tyson Randolph.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So now here is David Fry. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here now the 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And now Tyson Randolph. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting in.
Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. The Stripers lead it 4-0. Digging in will be Tyson Randolph. He flew out in his last debut.
The right fielder.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Stripers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rocco Caps earns his first win of the season as he allows only 1 hit in 9 full innings. Thomas Jenkins was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Nashville Sounds and the Gwinnett Stripers.
And
We've
now,
got baseball
your
on the show, and it's coming up next.
Stripers.
Zach Logue, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Next up, Tyson Randolph. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And now in the box, Tyson Randolph comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out. Hey, be patient, get yours.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 2-1.
Here we go.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back. That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Striding in is Tyson Randolph. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Randolph.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, see it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in is Tyson Randolph.
For the Stripers, the right fielder, Tyson
Pitch on the way.
Randolph.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Fry, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Randolph is in now to put it away, and that'll keep. So now into the box is Tyson Randolph, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A ball and no strikes. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Gwinnett took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Logue gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Sounds, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Gwinnett Stripers.
And now,
it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Stripers.
Tyson Randolph, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Corey Ray, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Bryce Tieranen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
David Fry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
If the offense didn't already know,
One
man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now into the box, Derek Fisher. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
A ball and a strike now. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Next up is Sidney Armstrong. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. Hit back up the middle, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Diero, at a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he'll dive back in. Fouled off. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to third. Into the box, Stevie Berman. And that misses ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Count now a ball and a strike.
One down.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Where's it first here?
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Ray struck out in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Sounds lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Bryce Tieranen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Down the left field line and deep.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Into the box now, David Fry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, one there. On to first, and they get them both. Derek Fisher the next to bat. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Stepping up is Tyson Randolph, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game. Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Sidney Armstrong. Popped him up.
Armstrong.
Maggi is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So now to the plate, Adrian Acevedo. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
1-1 the count. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. So here is Rod Penn. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 1-0 the count. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Next, it'll be Tyson Randolph. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Randolph.
Now here's the first offering. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready now is Dylan File. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. This one's down to 3rd. Camargo's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Count even now at 1-1. At nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. At the plate now, Bryce Tieranen, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back in standing. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Hey, sit him down, strike him out. Here we go.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, we got one out here.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Again, he sends it out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, David Fry, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Stripers on top, 7-2. Sean Newcomb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Stripers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyson Randolph wins his 3rd of the season. Luis Perdomo allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
Well, he's bearing down on the major leagues, and it's clear to me, nobody's going to tell me he's not going to be a star as a two-way player. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, what do you see when you look at him, and what does this player mean for the game at large?
Yeah, you know, it's incredible. I mean, it's very difficult to be a two-way player at any level, you know, especially the big leagues. I mean, really, since Babe Ruth and some Shohei Ohtani, nobody in between really even tried to do that at a high level. And this guy is making it happen in AAA. I think he's winning people over that, yeah, this guy can actually do both at the big league level. And if it does happen, I think you'll see more teams maybe try to do this. I mean, there is a school of thought sometimes, or it's prevailed for years, let the guy pick one or the other because it's hard to do both,
right.
And let him be the best he can be at either hitting or pitching. But if this guy makes it happen, I think you're going to have him say, I want a guy like that one, you know, especially because it's like, you know, 2 players in one on your big league roster.
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Ashton Godot will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now it'll be Tyson Randolph, and their runners at the corners now.
Tyson Randolph.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out. Working ahead.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Stepping in once again is Tyson Randolph.
Tyson Randolph.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
Hey, get the pitch. Drive it right here.
High in the air out to center field. Stowers finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Now to bat, Gunnar Henderson. He popped out in his first trip.
Shortstop,
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it.
And now here is Tyson Randolph. Flew out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
And that misses 1-1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. But you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Full count, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in next, Peter Welch, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger.
Next to hit is Tyson Randolph.
Tyson Randolph.
Here's the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-0, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours. Hey, one time, right now, kid. Here we go.
2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Popped him up. Santiago is calling for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are all tied 5-5. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Now batting, number 31.
Line drive, base hit to right. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Norfolk jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jose Ruiz claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bernardo Campos works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Joining us here this evening, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jorge Lopez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Here we go.
Throw over to the bag, and late reactions, and they got him.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Here's the first pitch. Tyson Randolph is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Tyler Nevin.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Right fielder looking up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, for the life of me, I can't believe this thing got out. And neither can the guy on the bump. It was an off-speed pitch away, and somehow he got just enough of it to push it down the line and over the fence. That's not your average home run.
Now to the plate, Wilbur Santiago struck out in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Randolph is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, here is Tyson Randolph. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And now a pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the...
The right fielder, 32.
Stepping in now, Tyson Randolph, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the next to bat will be Gunnar Henderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leo Subcheck. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch lifted in the air toward the line in right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Into the box, Tyson Randolph. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Come on now, get your pitch up there. Let's go now. One time.
Fastball well outside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
3-1 the count now. Maggi at third. Rubel on at second with 2 down. 3-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Stowers is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Tide's out in front, 5-0.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Tides took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jorge Lopez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Spencer Adams gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So now here is Tyson Randolph looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy. It's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans. Without question, that's exactly what this team's doing.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Line hard into left. Subcheck is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Up next, Tyson Randolph.
The right fielder, number 32.
Come on, big guy.
Randolph.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner.
Get down, get down.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Skied into straightaway right. Randolph is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate is Michael Paez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied into very shallow right. Randolph is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Next to hit, Peter Welch. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things...
So next to bat will be Tyson Randolph. A hit in 2 tries so far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
The windup and the 0-1. Soft grounder left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record. Stepping in next, Mike Pappy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyson Randolph. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Next, here is Kyle Stowers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Randolph is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Gwinnett Stripers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Rocco Capps earns the win, his 2nd. Jimmy Cordero wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Tides, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Guys, you've heard me talk before about what a bright future this young player has. He's opening some eyes. He's getting some national attention. And somebody who knows a little about that is Cliff Floyd, once the minor league player of the year. Cliff, how do you deal with this level of attention as a young kid?
You welcome it. You play the game for that reason. You want to be recognized in a really good light. You put in hard work to be recognized as one of the top players, and when they get it right, you feel good. So that's how I sort of looked at it. I never looked at it, well, I don't like this limelight. No, I loved it. Give me more. That means I'm doing something right, and hard work pays off.
And you'll take the praise and the awards from outside, but what you really want is the praise within the organization that shows you're making progress.
Well, that's what they want. That's what they preach every spring training. And if you're listening and willing to put in the work and understand there's going to be a process, it's going to be something that is not going to happen overnight. But you have to be willing to put in that work and understand the failures.
Right.
And the organizations, when you have really good ones, I feel like they give you time to figure out a lot on the fly. And when they do that, I think you get the most out of the players that you believe is going to help you at the big league level.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you in the